Welcome to Explore Notice. Have you ever pondered about the countries that don't often appear on the average globetrotter's wish list? You see, the world is a vast place, stretching out far beyond the popular vacation spots. These are spots that don't get flaunted in glamorous travel pamphlets or on social media platforms. They are destinations that aren't usually on radar when you're mapping out your future trips. These nations, frequently neglected and underestimated, possess their own unique allure and mystery regardless, or even perhaps due to their non-mainstream charm. You may wonder, why aren't these nations teeming with sightseers? The answers are manifold. Some of these locations are plagued with political unrest, safety issues, or ecological difficulties. Others are simply too far-flung or unreachable. But remember the old saying, no risk, no reward. These countries, as intimidating as they may appear, can provide experiences that diverge from the usual, from the known, and from the mundane. Envision setting foot in a world that's largely unaffected by the tourism industry, where you can immerse in cultures at their most original state. Imagine traversing landscapes that are as unrefined as they are awe-inspiring, where every visual, auditory, and olfactory stimulus is an entirely new experience. It's all about daring the unfamiliar, surmounting hurdles, and emerging with a narrative that's exclusively yours. But don't let this glorified notion of exploration blur your discretion. Journeying to these nations can come with its own set of perils. It's crucial to be cognizant of possible risks, to do your homework, and to always put your safety first. Keep in mind, the aim is to gain a fresh viewpoint, not to jeopardize your well-being. So, fasten seatbelts. About to commence an expedition through the world's least frequented countries. We'll delve into the reasons why they're usually bypassed, the potential hazards they present, and the distinctive experiences they promise. And who can tell, by the close of this voyage, your own travel wish list might undergo a revision. Now that the introduction is done, let's plunge into our compilation of nations that you may not wish to visit, or perhaps might desire to visit precisely because they're generally shunned. First off, we're heading to North Korea, a country shrouded in mystery and controversy. This nation is known for its stringent travel restrictions, making it one of the least visited places in the world. Safety is a considerable concern, with the country's unpredictable political climate adding a layer of uncertainty to any travel plans. Beyond that, human rights issues in North Korea are a sobering reality. The government's strict control over information and its citizens' lives raises serious ethical questions about tourism in the country. But North Korea is not just about restrictions and controversies. It also offers some unique cultural experiences. From the mass gymnastics performances known as Arirang, to the historical significance of Pyongyang, the capital city, there's a rich tapestry of culture and history waiting to be explored. So North Korea presents a paradox of enticing mystery and daunting restrictions. It's a destination that encapsulates the very essence of traveling off the beaten path. Next, we find ourselves in Afghanistan, a land often only seen through the lens of conflict. It is true that the safety concerns here cannot be overlooked. The region has seen its fair share of turmoil, and caution is advised for those considering a visit. Yet, beneath the surface of these concerns, there lies a country steeped in rich history and culture. Afghanistan has been a crossroads of civilizations for millennia, with influences from the Greeks, Mongols, Persians, and many others, each leaving their indelible mark on the land. This history is etched into the stunning landscapes, from the snow-capped peaks of the Hindu Kush to the arid beauty of the Kandahar plains. In every corner, the resilient spirit of the Afghan people shines through. From the bustling bazaars of Kabul to the quiet villages nestled in the valleys, their warmth and generosity defy the hardships they've endured. Afghanistan, a testament to the duality of beauty and conflict. Moving on, we turn our attention to Turkmenistan, one of the world's most isolated countries. This isolation stems from the country's strict visa policies, which, combined with limited freedom of movement for both locals and foreigners, contribute to its secluded status. It's a place where you'll find few tourists but many untold stories. Safety is a concern here, as it is in many isolated places, but the potential risks should not overshadow the unique experiences Turkmenistan offers. Imagine immersing yourself in a culture that has remained largely untouched by global influences, or exploring landscapes that few have had the chance to see. There's a certain allure in its mystery, in the tales yet to be told. Turkmenistan is also home to some of the most unique cultural experiences, from the traditional Turkmen hospitality to the awe-inspiring ruins of ancient Merv. These, along with its untouched landscapes, make Turkmenistan a potentially intriguing destination for the adventurous. Turkmenistan, an oasis of isolation and unexplored beauty. Finally, let's venture to Somalia, a nation often associated with piracy and conflict. Somalia, located at the Horn of Africa, is a country that has been grappling with major safety issues for quite some time now. This Eastern African nation has been an epicenter of piracy and terrorism, which has painted a rather grim picture of the country on the global stage. Piracy off the coast of Somalia has been a significant threat to international shipping since the second phase of the Somali Civil War in the early 21st century. It's not uncommon to hear stories of ships being hijacked and crews being held for ransom. This has made the waters of Somalia some of the most dangerous in the world. On land, the situation isn't much different. The presence of militant groups like Al-Shabaab has led to persistent conflicts and acts of terrorism. These safety concerns make Somalia a high-risk destination, especially for the unprepared traveler. But like many places, Somalia isn't just its challenges. There's a side to this nation that often goes unseen by the wider world. Somalia is home to a wealth of unexplored beaches, teeming with an array of marine life. Its coastline, stretching over 2,000 kilometers, is one of the longest in Africa. And it's not just the beaches. Somalia's landscape is dotted with stunning wildlife reserves, offering a glimpse into the country's rich biodiversity. Yet perhaps the most compelling aspect of Somalia is its resilient culture. Despite the turmoil, the Somali people hold on to their traditions and customs. They are known for their hospitality, poetry, and music. They are a people who have faced adversity head-on, yet have maintained a spirit of resilience and an unwavering love for their homeland. Somalia, a country where risk and reward walk hand in hand. It's a place that presents numerous challenges, but also holds a wealth of unexplored beauty and a culture that continues to thrive amidst adversity. From Somalia, let's move to a nation that is often misunderstood and misrepresented: Iran. Iran, also known as Persia, is a country with a rich history and a vibrant culture. It is home to some of the world's oldest civilizations and boasts 24 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. However, most people's perception of Iran is marred by its geopolitical issues. The country has been subject to sanctions and travel advisories due to its tense relations with many Western nations. Yet beneath all this, Iran is a treasure trove of cultural experiences. From the grandeur of Persepolis, the ceremonial capital of the Achaemenid Empire, to the poetic beauty of Shiraz, Iran offers a journey back in time. Its cities are adorned with stunning architecture, intricate tilework, and majestic mosques. Iran's landscape is equally varied and breathtaking. It ranges from the towering Alborz Mountains in the north to the sweeping deserts of Dasht-e-Kavir and Dasht-e-Lut. The country's culinary scene is also a delight to explore, offering a rich mix of flavors and dishes that reflect its diverse cultural influences. But perhaps what stands out most about Iran is the hospitality and warmth of its people. Despite the difficulties they face, Iranians are known for their kindness towards visitors, always ready to share a cup of tea or a meal. Like Somalia, Iran is a country where the rewards of travel can be immense, but the challenges are real. Visiting Iran requires careful planning, respect for local customs, and an understanding of its complex political milieu. But for those willing to navigate these challenges, Iran offers an unforgettable journey into a rich and vibrant culture that is often overlooked. Now, let's move on to our final thoughts on visiting these less-traveled destinations. So, there we have it, 4 countries that might not be your typical travel destinations. North Korea, a country shrouded in mystery, presents an intriguing exploration into a society that's vastly different from our own. However, the potential risks are significant, from strict laws to limited freedoms. It's a place where curiosity can lead to serious consequences. Then there's Afghanistan. A country with a rich historical tapestry, it offers a deep dive into an ancient culture and majestic landscapes. But with ongoing conflicts, safety concerns are paramount. Traveling here requires thorough planning and understanding of the current political climate. Turkmenistan, often described as the North Korea of Central Asia, is another destination that piques curiosity. Its isolation brings a unique charm, but also challenges. Limited access to information, stringent visa policies, and a lack of tourist infrastructure can make for a challenging trip. And finally, we have Somalia, a nation rebuilding itself after years of conflict. It's a place with a vibrant culture and resilient people, but also with significant safety risks. It's a country that demands caution, but also offers a testament to the human spirit's tenacity. These countries, each with their own unique experiences and potential risks, are not your typical tourist hotspots. They demand a level of preparedness, an open mind, and most importantly, informed decision-making. Travel, at its core, is about discovery, about stepping outside your comfort zone and immersing yourself in different cultures and experiences. But it's also about safety, about understanding the risks and making informed decisions. These countries offer a chance to experience something different, but they also present significant challenges. It's always crucial to do your homework, understand the potential risks, and weigh them against the unique experiences on offer. Remember to check with reliable sources like your country's foreign travel advisories before making any travel plans. Remember, every destination has its own, and sometimes it's these less traveled paths that offer the most unforgettable journeys. Please, don't forget to like and subscribe.